Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges people not to be complacent till there is a vaccine for the virus. Donor Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh invites British government to exploit business potential in northeastern region. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari lays foundation stone of first ever multi-modal logistic park in Assam. And Nagaland's COVID-19 cases climbs to 8,020. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today urged people not to be complacent till there is a vaccine for the virus. In his seventh address to the nation in the last 7 months, Modi said, in the fight against corona, people of India have come a long way from junta curfew till today. He said till the vaccine of this pandemic comes out, the fight against corona should not be weakened. Prime Minister reminded people not to forget that even though the lockdown is gone, the virus has not gone yet. Modi thanked doctors, nurses, health workers who are selflessly serving such a large population. He appealed all should remain alert during the festival celebrations. He also said effort will be to ensure COVID vaccine reaches all. Prime Minister also appealed to media to spread awareness. Minister for Development of North-Eastern Region, donor Dr. Jitendra Singh has invited the British government and the private sector for exploiting huge business potential in north-eastern region of India. In a virtual meeting with officials of British High Commission, Dr. Singh said India and the UK, the two vibrant democracies, enjoy a mutually rewarding business relationship and can work together in exploring and exploiting new opportunities in the north-eastern region. He said that new paradigms will emerge post-COVID with the potential for new breakthroughs in economy, trade, scientific research and several other diverse areas in the region, and it will be a win-win proposition for both India and the UK. Dr. Singh also welcomed the British Council proposal for collaboration in the education sector for teaching science and mathematics in all the 8 states of the region, and an MOU will be signed soon with North Eastern Council to take the collaboration to a new height. The Council also expressed willingness to work with universities and tech institutes of the region, mainly IIT Guwahati. British officials have greatly appreciated the handicrafts, fruits, vegetables and spices in the northeastern states and expressed their willingness to brand them and sell the same in global market. Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari today virtually laid a foundation stone for the first ever multi-modal logistic park of the country in Assam. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal and Union Ministers of State Dr. Jitendra Singh, General Retired V.K. Singh and Rameshwar Delhi and several ministers of Assam also attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, Gadkari said that steps are being taken for the infrastructure development of the state. He said that the logistic park would create job opportunities in the region. The 700 crore rupee park at Bongaigaon district will provide direct connectivity to air, road, rail and waterways to the people of Assam and other parts of Northeast. It will also give employment to 20 lakh people. It will be developed under the Bharatmala Bari Yojana. The fund for the multi-modal logistics park would be spent in 3 components: road and railway connectivity, as well as building and infrastructure work. A memorandum of understanding will also be signed to implement the project. Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Minister Narendra Singh Tomar today unveiled preparation framework for block and district development plans. This framework is a step-by-step guide for block and district panchayats to formulate plans and will assist planners, concerned stakeholders at the appropriate level. Speaking on the occasion, Tomar expressed hope that this framework will promote inclusive development at the block and district levels by focusing on locally available resources, local people's aspirations and priority areas. He said a framework will serve as an important tool for all resource persons, stakeholders associated with decentralized planning in block and district panchayats and will play an important role in transforming rural India. A total of 60,750 crore rupees is to be distributed to the panchayats in the year 2020-21. The poll spending limit for candidates contesting Lok Sabha and Assembly elections has been enhanced by 10%. Centre has approved this based on the recommendation of the Election Commission that contestants be allowed to spend more on campaigning keeping in mind difficulties they may face due to COVID-19 curbs. The notification issued by the Law Ministry last night said the maximum expenditure a candidate can incur for campaigning in Lok Sabha polls is now 77 lakh rupees. It was 70 lakh rupees earlier, the last time the expenditure ceiling was enhanced ahead of the Lok Sabha polls in 2014. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. COVID-19 tally in Nagaland crosses 8,000 mark after 67 fresh cases were reported today. The total positive cases in the state now stand at 8,020. Health Minister S. Pangyapom said 38 cases were detected from Dimapur, 13 in Kohima, 11 from Tuensang and 5 in Mon. The minister also said 60 positive patients have recovered today, which include 27 from Tuensang, 13 each from Kohima and Mon, and 7 from Dimapur. So far, a total of 6,267 persons have recovered from COVID infection, while 1,657 are active cases and 22 died from the infection. In view of the detection of COVID-19 patient, the OPT of District Hospital Bulletin has been sealed for 48 hours with effect from today. Deputy Commissioner Bulletin, in an order, advised the public to follow all safety precautions, especially within the proximity of the sealed area. Further, any person found violating the order will be liable for prosecution as per the provisions of the law. Taking note on the lackadaisical attitude amongst the general public and some traders in the district, Deputy Commissioner Dimapur, Rajesh Sundararajan, has cautioned that more stringent COVID measures will be enforced in the district. Addressing Dimapur District Task Force meeting today, Sundararajan said the current enforcement teams headed by administrative officers will intensify the various enforcement activities. He further directed the outpost administrative officers to conduct meeting with the village authorities for more stringent enforcement of COVID measures. The DC Dimapur also advised its members to keep spreading awareness from their own level. Chief Medical Officer Dimapur, Dr. Medan Inla, reminded the public to follow the 3 golden rules, which is wearing of mask, maintaining social distance, and sanitizing hands in order to stay away from COVID-19. World Health Organization Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus has said that 184 countries have now joined the COVAX facility. While addressing the media briefing on COVID-19 in Geneva yesterday, he said this aims to finance COVID-19 vaccines to be distributed fairly to both rich and poor countries. Ghebreyesus said physical distancing, mask wearing, hand hygiene, coughing safely, avoiding crowds, and ensuring good ventilation with non-recirculating air are some of the precautions to be followed with utmost care. And as the nation fights COVID-19 pandemic, let us all remember to stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, wash hands frequently with soap and water, or use hand sanitizer, and follow social distancing. And now 20 News, here are the main points again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges people not to be complacent till there is a vaccine for the virus. Donor Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh invites British government to exploit business potential in northeastern region. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari lays foundation stone of first ever multi-modal logistic park in Assam. And Nagaland's COVID-19 cases climbs to 8,020. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.